Hey, my friend, prepare for your new life, where your only job is to travel. Yeah, that's right. Not a desk, not a cage, not repeating the same cycle. Nah, we're breaking chains today. Oh, can you even imagine it? Waking up and the horizon is your clock. The road is your office, and freedom is your paycheck. That's not a dream. That's the life waiting for you. But here's the catch. Most people will never touch it. They'll sit. They'll wait. They'll scroll. They'll waste. And I'm telling you right now, you're not like them. Nah, you've got that hunger, that fire, that edge that refuses to stay silent. And that's why you're here, watching this video right now with me. Yeah, you, the real ones. You're not just an audience. You're warriors, rebels, visionaries who dare to ask, what if my life could be more? So I need you locked in, eyes wide, mind sharp. Don't skip. Don't blink. Don't tap away. This monologue will twist you, break you, rebuild you until you're unstoppable. And when it hits, oh, you'll feel it. A cage doesn't need bars. It just needs comfort. Most people don't even realize they're trapped. They wake up, they eat, they go, they repeat. Like cogs in a machine, too blind to see they've been rusting for years. And then one day, snap, their reflection stares back at them and whispers, "Is this it? Was this the masterpiece of my existence?" Oh wow. The silence after that question is louder than any scream, because deep down, they already know the answer. Yeah, you feel it too, don't you? That creeping itch under your skin, the voice that says, you weren't born for this dull repetition. You were meant to move, not just walk, not just exist, but move across landscapes, across horizons, across the very limits they told you never to touch. And nah, it's not about luxury. It's not about pretending. It's not about flashing keys and wheels like some badge of honor. No, it's about liberation. It's about making the road your companion, your battlefield, your mirror. Because when you travel, you rip yourself out of the cage. You tear through the walls of sameness. You discover that your only job was never to fit in. It was to journey. But here's the brutal truth. Most people will never prepare for that kind of life. They cling to comfort like it's oxygen. They tell themselves the chair they sit in, the streets they circle daily, the habits they chain to their wrists. That's safety. But safety is a lie. Safety is the drug that keeps you asleep, while life passes you by at lightning speed. Oh yeah. You know what's worse? Watching your years blur into each other until they vanish, until you wake up old, brittle, with nothing left but the ache of unrealized roads. Every face you meet, every city you never saw, every sky you never stood under, gone. And the worst part? You won't even have anyone to blame but yourself. That's why this isn't about wanting to travel. This is about preparing. Preparing for the new life where your only job is to move, to expand, to conquer the unknown mile by mile, street by street. Because without preparation, your so-called dream of freedom will chew you up and spit you back into mediocrity. Oh nah. Mediocrity isn't just failure. It's the slowest kind of death. It's when you walk the same path so many times that you no longer even see it. You're not alive, you're rehearsing existence. But when you prepare to travel, truly prepare, you give yourself the gift of awakening. The road becomes your teacher, your test, your transformation. And here's the twist. Traveling isn't about escape. It's about confrontation. Every turn forces you to face yourself. Every horizon whispers, "You're not done yet, keep moving." But if you think this is just a call to pack a bag and step outside, you're already missing the point. Because the real preparation doesn't start with wheels. It starts with something far more dangerous. A traveler without preparation is not a traveler. They're just prey. That's the truth no one wants to hear. Everyone loves the fantasy of the open road, the idea of freedom, the picture-perfect horizon glowing in the distance. But strip away the illusions, and you're left with this. The road is ruthless. It doesn't bend for you. It doesn't care for you. It tests you. It exposes you. It shows you exactly who you are when there are no walls, no routines, no shields. And if you haven't prepared, it will crush you before you've even begun. Oh, you think I'm exaggerating? Think again. Preparation isn't just packing clothes and booking tickets. That's child's play. Real preparation is war with yourself. It's stripping away excuses, burning the fragile habits that make you weak, and sharpening yourself until every step forward feels inevitable. Because here's the dark reality. Travel isn't about escaping your problems. It's about dragging them with you. Every insecurity, every fear, every laziness clings to your back like invisible luggage. And unless you've prepared, that weight will break you. Wow. Imagine stepping into a new city, surrounded by new faces, new challenges, new tests. And instead of expanding, you shrink. Instead of moving boldly, you hesitate. That's what happens when you never prepared. The road magnifies your cracks until they swallow you whole. So what is preparation, really? It's not complicated. It's brutal discipline. It's deciding that your life is no longer a game of chance. It's a mission. You train your body to endure. You train your mind to resist. You train your spirit to focus. Every morning, every night, you prepare yourself for the moment you step into the unknown. Because if you don't, the unknown will eat you alive. Yeah, people will laugh at this idea. They'll say, "It's just travel, why so serious?" But they're the same people who crumble the moment things don't go their way. They're the ones who confuse entertainment with liberation. And you're not like them. You don't want shallow distractions, you want transformation. Preparation means cutting away weakness. It means learning to be comfortable with discomfort. It means knowing that the road may offer you no comfort at all, and still you'll move forward. Because your only job is not to chase comfort, it's to journey, to keep pushing when others would give up. Nah. Don't mistake this for cruelty. This isn't about punishing yourself, it's about freeing yourself. Weakness is the chain that keeps you in the cage. Preparation is the hammer that smashes it. And every blow you strike against your own laziness, your own fear, your own comfort, brings you closer to the freedom of the road. Think of it like this. When you prepare, you don't just pack things, you pack strength. You don't just learn routes, you learn resilience. You don't just set destinations, you set discipline. And once that discipline is forged, there is no city too far, no challenge too heavy, no storm too brutal. The road will still test you, yes, but you will walk it with fire in your eyes. Preparation is the weapon that separates the wanderer from the warrior. And in this new life, where your only job is to travel, you cannot afford to wander. You must arrive at every mile like it was already yours. But don't misunderstand. Preparation is not the end. It's only the beginning. Because once you've built yourself into something unbreakable, the real battle begins. The loudest footsteps on the road are the ones you can't outrun. You thought the road was your enemy? No. The storms, the deserts, the long empty highways, they're nothing compared to the shadow that follows you everywhere. And it isn't the stranger across the street. It isn't the faces that glare at you when you move differently. It's the one enemy that never leaves your side. Yourself. Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you? You thought preparation was about fighting the world outside. But the most brutal battle is fought in silence, when nobody is watching, when your excuses whisper louder than your ambition. That's the enemy you've been dragging all this time. The one that looks like you, talks like you, and lies to you better than anyone else. This enemy is clever. It tells you to wait, to rest, to slow down just for a while. It convinces you that tomorrow is safer, easier, better. But tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow is the trap that swallows men whole. And the road does not wait for tomorrow. It only answers those who are ready now. Wow. Isn't it insane? The person you fear most isn't out there, it's in here. And until you destroy that inner weakness, you'll never travel anywhere worth traveling. You'll move. Yes, but your movement will be empty, hollow, a performance. Because every time you step forward, that voice will pull you back. Yeah, it's exhausting to face it. That inner enemy never gets tired. It knows your habits. It knows your weaknesses. It knows exactly when you're about to break through, and that's when it hits you hardest. But listen carefully. If you can conquer yourself, then nothing outside can ever touch you. Not storms, not distance, not obstacles, nothing. Nah. Don't misunderstand. This isn't about hating yourself, it's about refusing to let weakness rule you. It's about tearing apart the illusions that keep you from your new life. It's about staring that enemy in the eyes and saying, not today, not anymore. That's when the real transformation begins. That's when the cage shatters for good. Because here's the brutal reality. The road doesn't demand perfection. It demands honesty. And honesty means admitting the enemy you've been hiding from isn't outside. It's inside. The moment you accept that, you gain the power to crush it. You silence the excuses. You burn the laziness. You rebuild yourself from the ashes of every failure. Every mile you travel after that feels different. Every horizon becomes sharper. Every step carries weight. Because now, you're not running from yourself. You're carrying yourself forward. Weaponized, unstoppable. Oh, imagine that. Imagine traveling not as prey, not as a wanderer, but as a conqueror. Every city, every road, every challenge, bending to the will of someone who already defeated the hardest enemy of all. That's the secret. That's the key. That's the reason most people never taste true freedom on the road. They never killed what was killing them from within. A road without a destination is just wandering in circles. You've prepared. You've confronted the enemy within. But what's the point of traveling if you don't know where you're headed? Freedom without direction isn't freedom. It's chaos. And chaos may look thrilling for a moment, but in time, it devours you. Oh, you've seen it before. People who chase every shiny light, every temporary thrill, every random place. They move, but they never arrive. They collect photos, not victories. They chase distractions, not purpose. And at the end of it all, they're still lost. Because a traveler without a destination is just another prisoner. Only this time, the cage is invisible. That's why your journey cannot just be about escape. It must be about aim, about knowing exactly why you move and where that movement is supposed to take you. Otherwise, the road becomes endless noise, and you become nothing more than its echo. Wow. Imagine this. Two people standing at the edge of the same road. Both of them step forward. Both of them travel the same distance. But one of them is walking blind, while the other walks towards something that matters. Who do you think will last longer? Who do you think will endure when the road gets heavy, when the storms rise, when the nights stretch endlessly? The one with a purpose always outlasts the wanderer. Always. Yeah. People will mock this. They'll say, just enjoy it, just live, just go with the flow. But that flow is what drowns them. They mistake drifting for living. They confuse being busy with being alive. They travel endlessly but achieve nothing. And when it's all said and done, they look back and realize their journey was just noise, not music. Nah, don't be fooled by that kind of weakness. A destination doesn't mean limitation, it means elevation. It means you're no longer wasting energy on places that don't sharpen you. It means every step is intentional, every mile is fuel, every road is proof that you're carving meaning out of movement. Your destination is not just a point on a map, it's a vision carved into your mind. A goal that drags you forward when your legs want to collapse. A fire that burns hotter than fatigue, louder than doubt, stronger than distraction. Without it, you'll wander. With it, you'll rise. And here's the secret. Most people never admit. The road is long, exhausting, and sometimes merciless. But when you carry a destination in your chest, the weight doesn't crush you. It forges you. Every struggle becomes fuel. Every setback becomes training. Every delay becomes proof of your endurance. That's the difference. That's the power of having a destination bigger than comfort. Think about it. The entire world could be against you. The winds could howl. The path could break. The nights could turn colder than stone. But if your destination burns inside you, nothing can stop you. Because you're no longer walking just to walk. You're walking to arrive. And arrival is what transforms movement into legacy. A life where your only job is to travel isn't about randomness, it's about discipline. It's about aligning your direction so sharply that even the obstacles begin to respect you. The road tests you, but your destination answers every test with unshakable clarity. The road doesn't change until you do. Most people think the road is fixed. A line of concrete, a stretch of dirt, a path that's already carved. But the truth? The road is alive. It bends, it shifts, it reflects exactly who you are. And when you walk it as a wanderer, it feels endless, empty, merciless. But when you walk it with preparation, with a destination burning inside you, it begins to bend in your favor. Oh, isn't that strange? The very same road that once looked impossible suddenly feels like it's pulling you forward. It's not the road that changed, it's you. You cut off the weight of excuses. You destroyed the enemy inside. You locked onto your purpose, and now the world itself begins to move differently under your feet. At first you don't believe it. You think it's coincidence. But then patterns appear. Obstacles that used to crush you now strengthen you. Delays that used to frustrate you now sharpen you. The road you once feared becomes your training ground. That's when you realize the road bends to discipline, not to desire. Wow. Let that sink in. It doesn't bend for those who simply wish or hope. It bends for those who are forged. Those who carry preparation like armor and destination like a sword. You walk the same miles as everyone else, but somehow your steps cut deeper. Your progress becomes undeniable. Yeah, people around you won't understand. They'll ask, why does it look easier for you? They'll whisper, how do you keep moving when everyone else is stuck? What they don't see is the fire that burned behind closed doors, the inner battles that stripped you raw, the discipline that refused to break. That's what bends the road. It's never luck, it's transformation. Nah, don't mistake this bending for shortcuts. The road never removes the storms. The nights are still long, the miles are still heavy. But now, those storms strengthen you instead of stopping you. Now those nights sharpen your focus instead of breaking it. The road hasn't softened, it has hardened you. And so what once felt impossible now feels inevitable. That is the power of true preparation, purpose, and self-conquest. You don't beg the road to change. You change yourself, and the road has no choice but to answer. That's why most people will never experience it. They keep waiting for the world to shift in their favor, never realizing that the world only bends for those who refuse to break. Oh, imagine this. Traveling not as a victim of circumstance, but as the architect of movement itself. Every road carrying you forward. Every horizon waiting for your arrival, every challenge bowing to your resilience. That's when travel stops being a task and starts becoming a destiny. And yet, even here, with the road bending in your favor, there is one more truth waiting in the shadows. A truth most travelers never dare to face. And that's it. You've heard the call, you've felt the fire. This isn't just a story. Nah, this is your blueprint, your weapon to step into a life where your only job is to travel. Oh wow, imagine it every mile yours, every horizon bending, every road opening like it was waiting for you all along. That's not fantasy, that's your next reality. Yeah, but don't just sit back. Don't be silent. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me hear your roar, your hunger, your madness, because this speech, it's not complete without you. And listen, big respect, big tribute to every single legend watching this right now. You're the heartbeat of this channel, the reason this voice gets louder, sharper, more dangerous every time. So if you felt this in your chest, if this monologue hit you where it hurts and where it heals, show love, smash that super thanks, keep this fire alive so we can go even deeper next time.